Howdy, Kyle with Texas Quality Assurance. I want to talk for a minute about the difference in verification and validation in a design and development process. So verification is, of course, strictly did you meet the requirements as predetermined for the project? And validation is does it work as anticipated? And you might think, well, Kyle, those two are like really the same, but they're not. So we're going to come up with probably not the best example, but a good example for this project. So say you are tasked to create a nutritional bar, and you are tasked to create this nutritional bar. So you might immediately start coming up with requirements for it, but we need an audience. We need a target audience. We need a customer that this is going to go to. So if the customer was, say, folks that do marathons, and this is a pre or a post marathon nutritional bar, it's probably going to be packed high in carbs, probably high in salt, because this stuff gets drained from you. Whereas if it's for a nursing home, well, we've got very different requirements. So we're going to know those requirements up front. And let's say that this is for a marathon runner. So we want it to be very high packed in easily dissolvable fats, carbs, and salts. So when you're completed with a bar, you check it. And you check it multiple times. And you check it multiple times to ensure not only is the bar correct, but is your process for creating it going to ensure you've got the same product every single time. And so let's assume the verification phase passes with flying colors every single time you hit the exact salt content, the exact carb content, the exact fat content that you had intended to hit up front. But is it a good bar for the purpose? Well, you have to have a validation phase. And this validation phase, there's many validation methods, and we're not going to cover those here. But if the bar tastes like tree bark, they're probably not going to eat it. If the bar is too crunchy, they're probably not going to eat it. If the bar is too chewy after a long run, they're probably not going to eat it. So you have to, ahead of time, decide what those verification activities and requirements are, and you have to decide ahead of time what those validation activities are. And what happens when you don't decide these up front and execute at the end is that's when you start to fudge the project, and you start to twist it and contort it to make it meet what it is and not what it was set out to be. So it's only once a product has passed verification where you say we hit the technicals the way we wanted to hit them, and you pass the validation of the customer experience is what they expected it to be, can you complete a design and development project.